Hi everyone, this is the Empty Nester. How are you today? Today is around 51 degrees and it's kind of like spring fever out here, enjoying a little bit of the weather and petting the kitty cat. And this is Orangey and that's Silk over there. But I thought I'd show you a few things that's happening in the garden today in January of all things. It's the end of January and normally we don't get to spend that much time outside with this kind of weather. But I'd like to also thank you all for all of your support in my channel. Thanks to all your time in watching the videos and whatever ads that you watch. You've helped me to supply the seeds and seed potatoes for this coming spring. And I'm really grateful for all that you've done to me. And I've really enjoyed the friendship that I've made with you all. What a beautiful day it is in Missouri. It's 51 degrees and the cows are over there sunbathing on the ground. Let's see if I can get a better look. Here in the potato garden I've got this green stuff. Let's see. It don't smell like a mint. I'm not sure what it is, but I pulled this one out and when I pulled this this weed plant up, I found this potato underneath of it and it was sprouting, but since I put it back in, I think I broke the sprout off. But I found another one right here. It's amazing what we miss. And you know, this potato garden can just possibly remultiply itself. The onions over here, the potato onions, these guys are still happening along. Need to keep the leaves over top of it. This area is covered with grass clippings, and then different areas, you know, either have grass or leaves covering it to keep the ground, you know, happy and healthy for the winter. Looks like somebody's been digging in this area. And here's more weeds. But no potato under that one. My chickens come out here and till the ground. They need to start eating these weeds. They're not necessarily weeds. You know, a weed is something that doesn't belong in the area, even though it may or may not be a beneficial plant. A lot of the soil is moved off of the bed into the walkway here, and I can just pick it up and put it back. Here's the homemade grow bag that I made and grew the corn in it, and it looks like it's still doing well over the winter time. No signs of deterioration. I'm really happy with the results of these grow bags that I made out of landscaping fabric. If you haven't seen the video, I'll put a link over here in the corner. The broccoli has about had it finally. And here's more of the weed. This thing's wanting to take over the potato garden. I've never pulled weeds, now that I'm thinking about it, in January. Take a look at the asparaguses in here. Need to break some of the branches off and get it ready for spring. Okay, that looks good. And my compost pile, chicken manure and leaves. Multiplier onion bed looks like the cold and snow got to it, but it's still got some greening going on. Needs some more mulch to put on it, some more leaves. But I think it'll be okay. And sunshine, I love it. Still got water standing, so I don't know if I can get back to the back garden. Oh. Probably will sink in there. Let's give it a shot. In this area, the fence where the loofah was is being pulled down, pushed down, the ground's soft, and a lot of the leaves have came off this area. There's still some green on that broccoli there. The garlic is still green, and then the wind took the top off of the carrot bed and blew it over here. Let's see. There's no top on this carrot, but let's go ahead and pull it out. It's kind of soft. Go ahead and put him back in the ground. Kind of soft too, but not as soft as that one. Look at the size of this one. It looks like it's starting to regrow. All the greening is from sun exposure. Yeah, there's a hole down there. Mole's been in this bed. We're just gonna put that one back in the ground, cover it up more, and see what happens. Need to add more soil to this bed. There's an orange one. Or is it red? Hard to tell. It's dried out right there. And there's another hole. We got moles. You can see the frostbite damage on that one. This one's soft. This is just an experiment to see how long they'll last and regrow. Some greening's coming back on that one. The tomato bed over here. Let's see if I can get across. This is where I was digging the ditch to do a hugelkultur bed, and it never quit raining long enough. These are where the German lunchbox tomatoes were planted. Let me see if I can find there's the plant itself, or what's left of it. I just set some of the tomatoes back in the ground, and I don't see them, but more than likely they've decomposed and the seed is, you know, here, just not visible for me to see. I was hoping to get them to just regerminate and regrow on their own. Next time I think I'll put a marker so I'll know exactly where the tomatoes are that I put back in the ground. The last of the watermelon. It's dehydrated. Can't tell if it produced any seed. It was too immature. Yeah, it has some seed. Still has some red in it too. But I don't know that that immature seed will reproduce a melon. But we'll put it on the ground and see. A good amount of the leaves in this area have stayed in place. And then grass clippings here, leaves there. The tomato bed is ready for spring planting. Just need the right temperatures. This area is going to expand. Probably corn will go back there and tomatoes will come up further. Today would be a good day to get some of the mulch back here if I could get across the lake, or the pond I should say, stream. There's the mulch pile up there. Here's the onion bed from last year. Looks like it's starting to grow. Clovers, and the ground is still frozen. Over here, the trees that I planted. This one looks like the tag is missing. This is an apple tree, and looks like a bud right there. And a bud right there. And a bud right there. That's not good. Almost spring weather is coming in. This one over here still has its tag. This is the Macintosh, and that one's the Paula red. And there's a bud. There's a bud. There's a bud. Hopefully this weather's not going to affect it. Looks like the little branches are starting to come out too. This water bowl just showed up out of nowhere. I have no clue. There's a lot of cleanup from the storms. A lot of branches down. And we got my daughter's Suburban, which was my Uncle James's before he passed away. He was the fire chief of Jennings, and this was his fire truck. So thanks for enjoying the garden with me today. Y'all have a good day.